Hello friends, this is Eric the Mind Control Guy. How's everybody doing today? Whew, just got done doing my third load, or my third delivery over here in Belleville, Illinois, and it's a hot one out here today, and it's humid, which that just makes it worse. Anyway, I'm going to do a 7th installment of my video series entitled Storm Area 51. Are you out of your rabbit ass mind? Anyway, got you a little phrase. Anyway, I'm going to make this one, hopefully make it a little bit shorter because I got to get going, got to go home. Anyway, for those of you that, a lot of you young sci-fi geeks that want to go storm Area 51, I got a better place for you. Go storm Chucky Cheese on September 20th, okay? And for you older sci-fi guys that want to go storm Area 51, you'd be better served to go storm Buffalo Wild Wings. You'll get a full tummy, and you'll leave with a full tummy, and when you leave, you will not leave with a bullet-ridden belly. Okay? You'll have a full belly and not a bullet-ridden belly. If you go storm Chucky Cheese and go storm Buffalo Wild Wings, all right, you'd be better served. Now, every president needs to have a crisis. That's just one of those things. Every president has a crisis. I mean, George Washington, you know, he had, you know, his things. Abe Lincoln had the Civil War. You know, you had presidents way back then that had Korea, had World War II. While Bill Clinton, he had, you know, various things that he had. Under his presidency was Oklahoma City bombing. Under Bush Jr., it was 9/11. And I tell you what, I don't want to have to read in future history books about what happened under Donald Trump's presidency. I don't want to have to read in the future history books, nor do I want to have to read in the newspaper September 21st of 2019, I should say. I don't want to have to read about the greatest massacre that ever took place on the North American continent was the day a bunch of idiots tried to storm Area 51 and it turned into a frickin' bloodbath. A bloodbath so bad that made the Battle of Gettysburg look like a schoolyard skirmish with a bunch of kindergartners by comparison. Okay? This has the potential of being something that's prophecy. Something that ends up being in the history books of something that never should have took place. The one guy, he was just goofing on a video game. I watched the video on YouTube where it's the Storm Area 51 video. It's like a video game, except you're not getting points. It's just a freaking bloodbath. You know, and for the covert ops guys from foreign countries that have been wanting to get into that site for a long time. I mean, that would just be prime. They would just infiltrate their people in with some of these idiots. Now, these guys are professionals. But, you know, I mean, if you had a big-time smoke screen going on and these guys were wearing cold suits, I mean, you know, our security forces over there at the test facility, I mean, they got thermal. They're going to see, even if there was a huge, gigantic, massive smoke screen cloud, the idiots over there that would be better off at Chucky Cheese and Buffalo Wild Wings, these guys got thermal. They're going to blast your ass. But the smart guys might have cold suits on, which they won't be able to see. I'm talking about the covert ops from like, you know, Russia, North Korea, China, any number of places. The Israeli Mossad, yeah, I did mention them. But, you know, nobody wants to see this happen. Nobody wants to hear about it in the history books. The greatest massacre that ever took place wasn't in the Civil War, wasn't at Wounded Knee, wasn't even in Waco, Texas. It was when a bunch of idiots tried to storm Area 51, the Air Force test facility. Nobody wants to hear that, and Donald Trump sure doesn't want to have that happen under his watch. So the commie crats can have something to just sit there and bitch and whine about for eternity. So do yourself a favor. Do the rest of us a favor. stay your ass away from Area 51 on September 20th, 2019. You younger people, go to Chucky Cheese. You other people, go to Buffalo Wild Wings or someplace else. This is Eric the Mind Control Guy signing off for segment 7 of Storm Area 51. You out of your rabbit ass mind. See you later.